My wife, Christina, thinks I'm pretty crazy with everything that I do to try to save money. $4 for an iced tea? We've talked about this frivolous spending.
He's special. He's definitely special.
For Todd Moriarty of Macomb, Michigan, penny pinching means protecting the value of his assets.
I've got plastic not only on the dashboard and on the steering wheel, but I've got it on the seats, I've got it on the floor mats. I'm laughing all the way to the bank when I sell this baby.
I love Todd and we're friends to this day, but I will have to say that his cheap ways were a factor in us getting a divorce.
With the typical divorce costing upwards of $15,000, Todd is obsessed with dividing his and Stephanie's assets as economically as possible.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good, how's it going?
Good. What'd you find, anything good?
I don't know, I was looking at getting maybe a salad. Hello, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Want to look at the menu?
Oh, no, thanks.
Do you want anything to drink?
Just water.
Water? I'm gonna order the Caesar salad.
No problem.
Thank you.
I'll be back with the water.
Well, I wanted to, get together so we could talk about, the whole idea of getting the house appraised.
Thank you.
Straws, your salad will be right up.
Okay.
And are you sure you don't want to order anything?
No, I'm good, thanks. Money doesn't grow on trees. This stuff costs money. I don't want to pay for it. I mean, that could cost like $300 for an appraisal, maybe even
As
more.
part of the divorce, I want something in writing to know how much the house is worth.
well-
Oh, thank you.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
A lot of that stuff you can do yourself. I mean, remember, who handled the divorce? I handled everything.
I know, but I don't think that's exactly the same thing. We're talking about asset here that we're trying to sell, and I don't think that you just running some numbers and finding some comps online is going to give us a good estimate of. Todd, put it down.
It's like half a sandwich here.
down.
What?
Let me get that.
You know what? No, kid, would you mind wrapping this up for me? I mean, I hate to waste food. There's like half a sandwich there, and those fries look pretty good.
If anybody says anything, I'll just say you're just taking it home for a pet.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Sorry.
Since I have worked here, I have never been asked for a box for a stranger's leftover food.
I lost my appetite.
Here is a box.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Have a great. Yeah, sorry.
You too.
It's funny because actually one of the things that drew me into Todd was the fact that he was very good with money. Okay, I think you got it. I just didn't know kind of all the ins and outs of it at the time. All right, let's go. So I'm gonna find out about the appraiser and I'll let you know.
I think over the years, I kind of latch onto an idea, and then I get another idea, and then it becomes more extreme and more extreme.
I tried and I gave it a good a good go, but it was hard. It was hard living with him.
And then I think she just got sick of it.
You guys gotta give me a minute.
Joseph and I have been together romantically for 3 years. And he just recently left.
I love Monique, and one of the main things that keeps me away is her obsession with cheap and free things.
And I really want to get him back.
Los Angeles substitute teacher Monique Lukens earns close to $2,400 monthly. But her decision to live on only $600 of that has taken its toll on her love life.
We were gonna get married, but as of now, I wouldn't, because she needs to have more balanced priorities.
I have an obsession for free things, cheap OCD.
This is LA and everyone drives, but Monique has hardly driven because it's too expensive. Other things Monique would do to save a buck are live in an apartment without a real bed at the moment.
I need to blow air in my bed. I don't want to spend electricity on blowing up the air. And besides, it's like a workout.
The fact that she won't, take the step to put in real mattresses, that is one of the reasons that I broke up with her. Monique's obsession with an air mattress is keeping us from being intimate.
It's like a deal breaker between him and me. He wants a real bed. But if I bought a bed, it would probably be about $1,000. I'd have to get movers. I've moved all around Los Angeles looking for a better deal. So I keep all my belongings in boxes so that at a moment's notice, I can just up and go.
All her stuff gets piled up in boxes, and it gets pretty ridiculous.
This is how Barry proposed to Gabriella. Barry gets down on one knee and pulls out a ring box.
This box right here will let you know exactly how cheap yet special Barry is.
So I gave it to her, and she was like, oh my God, oh my God.
He hands me this box. He asked me to take his hand in marriage. I'm emotional. I'm a wreck.
She's getting happy now. She's teary-eyed. She opens the box.
And this is what I saw. Nothing. There was nothing in the box.
And there's a note in the box, a receipt.
There's no ring because typical Barry has the ring on layaway.
I owe $170 on that ring. It's gonna take me 10 months to get that ring.
But I don't know why she stays with him, man.
I gave her the ring box because I wanted to symbolize that I was getting her that ring.
He's a good guy, and it was a great sentiment. It needs to be a ring in the box, okay? When you propose to your lady, you need to have a ring.
Barbershop owner Barry Cosart lives in Queens, New York with his fiance. And although his customers tolerate him cutting both hair and costs, Gabriella does not.
To save on toilet tissue, I use 10 pieces, 10 squares every day. That's a daily routine. Sometimes Gabriella, she's like, no, and we get in a little argument over that, a little petty, but I try to save as much as possible.
Barry can be so cheap, it drives me crazy. Barry leaves me with 10 pieces of toilet paper. Now, my payback to Barry, I leave him with absolutely nothing. I'll use all of it, just so he can see how it feels when you're stranded on a toilet bowl.
Gabriella is the woman for me because she's not too hard on me, she showed me a good time, and I think we're a perfect couple.
We have this huge hole in the ceiling, and instead of calling a contractor, he decided he's gonna put a cardboard with duct tape. When this first started, it was a hole about this size. Now is almost the size of the cardboard.
If I hire a carpenter to fix that leak in the ceiling, it'll cost hundreds of dollars. But if I get duct tape and cardboard, fix the problem, it'll cost me $1.
Sooner or later, that cardboard is gonna come caving in on someone's head.
My wife, Christina, thinks I'm pretty crazy with everything that I do to try to save money. She just tells me that I'm making her insane with all the deal hunting all the time.
I love being married to Mason, even though he is a cheapskate and he drives me absolutely crazy at times.
What? I have alerts that tell me whenever money's being spent on the credit or debit cards so that I can make sure that Christina's not spending money on things that don't really need to be bought.
He's special. He's definitely special.
What's going on? I just got an alert you're over at coffee time. What are you doing at coffee time?
Iced tea.
Iced tea? $4 for an iced tea? Christina still has some lessons to learn, about, sticking to the budget. You could have bought a whole box of iced tea and it would last us for an entire month for $4. We've talked about this frivolous spending. I mean, we're like almost maxed out in the budget for the month. Come on.
Is that all you call me for?
Yes.
I think a lot of that does have to do with his family and the way that he was raised.
I come from a long and distinguished line of cheapskates. My family probably wouldn't even say that I'm cheapskate enough. My family is kind of where I got it all from.
In the Roberts family, saving money means more than careful budget tracking. It's reducing costs in every way possible.
It just seemed like such a waste to only use mouthwash once when it's antiseptic anyways. There's 30 uses in that big mouthwash and about 30 cents a use. But if I reuse it a second time, that gets it down to 15 cents a use because I'll have 60 uses. I just keep 2 bottles, one with the brand new stuff and one with the once used stuff. This one, though, is Christina's mouthwash because she doesn't like to do what I do, but I think it's great. If Christina was left to her own devices with spending, it'd probably be a pretty ugly picture.
Thanks. See you later.
Hey,
Hey.
how come you don't ever drive your own car?
He knows why I won't drive my car. When we went to pick it up after the oil change and the guy said that you needed to fix the car, he said it was a safety issue. The mechanic said the car has issues and he won't address them. He won't take it seriously. And so it's highly annoying.
I do take it seriously.
Well, more than annoying, it's kind of scary.
I do take it seriously. I just understand what maintenance needs to be done and what maintenance they're just trying to sell you.
I can't continue to get rides.
I'll get my cousin Joe to come look at it for free.
I don't want to die because my husband is too cheap to repair my car.
I need toothpaste, tissue, and a towel.
Okay.
My brother, he thinks he's saving us money by taking everything in the house, locking it away. Then we have to take poker chips and exchange it for goods.
We don't waste anything around here, and this is how we keep track of it. It's the perfect way to do it. I can't see no better way.
Every month, Justin gives us 45 chips for the month, and so everything that we need, we have to choose wisely.
You know, toothpaste, go ahead and get a quarter-size glob. It's 1 chip. That's it. That should last you at least 3 days right there. 1 chip, mouthwash. You know, it is what it is. If you use this right, it shouldn't have a problem. After those 45 chips are gone, they're gone.
One particular month, I needed Q-tips, and he would not give them to me because I didn't have enough chips left.
The system's working pretty good. I mean, my mom and my brother really not feeling it too much, but
I think the system that Justin has is a cost savings, but it's actually a nuisance.
And the top?
Yeah, the top. I hate going to him and asking him to use something with a poker chip. I hate it.
I do not care what my brother and mother think about the chip system or anything. It's helping us out a lot. Not only are the household goods on lockdown, the water's on lockdown also. Every other day I come fill up the water bottle at the nearby park, filling up the water we use for the house. I mean, we pay city taxes, so why not get water from the city park? You know, I mean, what more sense does it make?
Justin will go in 0-degree weather and go fetch water from the park if it's not frozen. He'd come back and melt it, probably.
Getting water from the park actually does save us a lot of money on water bills. Whether they believe it or not, they think it's kind of crazy, but not me. Saves us great money.
The average water bill for a 3-person household in Detroit is around $75 a month. By using water from the nearby park, Justin's family pays less than half that.
Justin removed all the shower heads, duct taped all the water faucets in the house, so we have to use water bottles.
We don't use that. This wastes way too much money. This is the most effective way to do this right here. Got the soapy water, you got your rinsey water.
Justin's bottled water system is a joke. Justin has made bottles of water and put a little sanitizer in the water bottles. This does not work. The soap substitutes do not work very well.
The first water station that we have is the kitchen. Obviously, you put soapy water on the dishes, you rinse it off with the rinsey water. Simple. Go to the bathroom, you have the same thing.
Soapy water, rinse water. It's like, there's not enough water to rinse anything, you know? You have to be very careful which water to use, because you don't want to use the soapy water to rinse your mouth. It's not a good idea.
As far as the whole water system goes, my mom is totally against it. She does not take it.
Because I have refused to use this water method of Justin's, he's allowed me to take a bath. This red tape line that he's put in here, I have to only use that amount of water. Literally, it's just not enough in here to take a bath.
A regular bath uses about 30, 40 gallons of water. My little red line in the bathtub cuts it to about 15 gallons, which saves about half on the bill.
I think Justin would stop being cheap when he finds a good job. Or if he doesn't stop being cheap, hopefully he would just move out. Hopefully. Hopefully.
As a family of 6, we consume lots of water. Bottled water can cost $1 per bottle. If I was buying bottled water for my family, we're talking more than 100 bottles a week. Instead of buying new bottles of spring water, I just keep the old ones and I refill them with tap water from the hose. And then just to create that magic final touch, what I do is I use this non-toxic clear nail polish. So when you open the bottle, it makes that magic clicking sound, so they think that it's brand new.
My dad, he thinks we don't notice. I notice right away. Kids fall for it, though. It works.
It gets me so frustrated thinking that it's a brand new water bottle. It's something that I just struggle with a lot.
I just saved $1 right here. I love beer. Beer is one of my passions. Now that my kids are home, for the summer, it could be quite expensive. I have these empty bottles of premium brand beer. What I do is I buy this regular cheap kind of beer, and I pour it into the premium bottles, which I just put the cap back into the bottle, and I just go like this, click, and it seals them perfectly. Just like premium beer. My kids won't even notice.
He thinks we don't notice, but we notice. I know that we recently just started drinking, but we know what crappy beer is.
It tastes like pee.
Hey, Francesca. Got a job for you here. That's for you.
I have to shake this for 10 to 15 minutes to make butter, and I've been doing this for as long as I can remember. The butter that I make, it's pretty good.
I don't drink the water, I don't drink the beer, but the butter is actually good. My husband hates when people open up the fridge and leave it open. He feels that you're wasting energy, and energy is money.
Every time you open the refrigerator door, there's a lot of wasted energy. And that's something that drives me crazy. I have to do something about it. Everyone is only allowed to open the fridge doors once a day. And they have 24 seconds to do so. And if they don't do it in that time, too bad.
Anytime we exceed that, he charges us. We're penalized with whatever it may be, dime, nickel, whatever he determines the cost was.
By controlling how many times a day they open the fridge door, I save about $20, $25 a month.
I have a love-hate relationship with that 24-second clock. It's Christmas! It's Christmas! It's Christmas! It is Christmas! It's Christmas! It's Christmas! It's Christmas!
Yeah!
Hey, we're not
All right, it's time for my gifts. I have some great gifts that I've lined up to give back to my family this year. Nisha.
You always make these announcements.
Shawnee. Great, let me see what my sister got me this year.
Let's see. The box is a little dirty.
Sarah, you cannot be serious. I knew you were gonna love them. You were looking for them, right? I sure was, all year long. The gift that Sarah gave me, when I opened it and realized that it was the glasses that I couldn't find from a year ago, I was a little shocked and a slight bit disappointed.
But I brought those glasses.
Yes, you bought those glasses. But to look on the bright side, who wouldn't want to find something that you lost over a year ago that you really, really treasure? Merry Christmas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's try this. What is this? Are you serious?
I know you won't oversleep with that one. Merry Christmas.
When I first opened Sarah's gift, I thought, like, this is gonna be good, you know what I mean? But when I opened the box, yeah, that's Sarah, again.
I've been looking for this purse for 3 months. And now you found it.